Right now, I am in Gary, Indiana, which of course is where the Jacksons are from. And I saw an address and it said Jackson Park, so I thought I would come here and maybe there'd be some cool thing for the Jacksons or stuff like that. But the truth is, there isn't. I'm in Gary, Indiana, and I'm gonna get the hell out of here.
Get set, go. How slow can they go?
I'm still in Youngstown, Ohio. God, I've been here forever, but the skies are blue. It's really hot. And it's probably not gonna rain if I was on a motorcycle. And I don't know if I'm gonna get my beat up, tore up bike that's gonna cost me $1,400 or a nice new Harley Davidson to finish my ride, but I'll let you know. And I'm still planning on riding to New Jersey, which is good because right about the time I get there is when the thunderstorms start. And I'll be in rush hour, so that'll also be fun. So let's hopefully in an hour I'll be on the road leaving Youngstown, Ohio. It's mile 5,155. It's 4:22 p.m. I need to make New Jersey. It might be a little bit dark, and this just happened. Good morning from Chicago, Illinois. My God, I need this now. Since June 28th, I've ridden 4,600 miles. I've ridden from California to Mexico to Canada, from the West Coast all the way here to Chicago. Without a doubt, this has been an incredible journey so far. And even though it sounds like the greatest vacation, I sort of took a vacation from my vacation the past 2 days. I was at Chicago Open Air this weekend, saw some of the most killer bands. Incredible weekend. These guys just blew me away. Let Live and of course Five Finger Death Punch and Slipknot were just insane. The people from Chicago and all the bands were so great, had so much fun. Now back to reality. I'm on a deadline trying to write my radio show, Racing Rock. Pretty soon I gotta get on the road. I gotta ride from Chicago only to Fort Wayne, Indiana, which is only like about 200 miles, which seems short now. Well, it's a hot day at the truck stop in Valparaiso, Indiana. Some girl that once finished 4th in America's Top Model was from Valparaiso. But there is somebody that's pretty big. You know his name, and he comes from this area. Well, this isn't his, but Orville Redenbacher is from Valparaiso, Indiana. Hell, other than the Jackson family and NASCAR driver Ryan Newman, I think Tony Stewart, Axl Rose is from Indiana. And Axl once told me that his friend from Indiana was coming to California. Would I give him a job working for Rackman Entertainment? And I hired him. And he used to tell me about the bands he was starting. One was called Brown Cow. I said it was the stupidest name ever. And then he said the name would be Blind Melon. I said that was even worse. Shannon Hoon, who worked for me, is from Indiana. And in honor of Shannon, there's no rain. I'm walking down the street, filthy t-shirt and jeans in Fort Wayne, Indiana. You know, Fort Wayne, Indiana is only 50 miles from Michigan. It's also known as the city of churches and the city that saved itself. Don't know what that means. Joey from Warrant's from here, and John, the guitarist of Iced Earth, he's from here as well. What the hell is that? Frozen custard? Brownie batter? So I just went inside Culver's frozen custard, and I swear to you, it smelled like ass so bad. I asked them about it, and they said that there was something wrong with the sewage problem, so it doesn't always smell like ass in Culver's frozen custard. Didn't sway me from getting a brownie batter frozen custard. And it's good. It's like a little bit smoother than ice cream or frozen yogurt. And I won't eat the rest. I just wanted to sample it. To be one with nature among the cornfields in Fort Wayne, Indiana. That's really not corn, and I'm far from being anywhere in nature. First Major League Baseball game ever was played in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'm off to do my radio show in Fort Wayne, then I'm going to be riding to the greatest dirt track in America, Eldora Speedway, for the NASCAR truck race. I'm going to be hanging out with Matt Crafton. I hope he knows I'm going to stay in his bus for 2 days. I never talk about my bike. I love this bike. This is a 2010 Harley-Davidson Road Glide, and just so you know, I have no affiliation with Harley-Davidson whatsoever. But it's kind of dirty, kind of beat up, just like me, but it runs all the time. I love this bike. I put a LaPera seat on it. This is what it looks like from my point of view. Every single day, all day. Yes, all this stuff strapped on is very precarious. All day, every day. Hey, you want to win a vest just like this? According to my GPS, I'm supposed to stay on this road for over 20 miles. Just so you know, I've been parked in the middle of this street for about 5 minutes. I haven't seen a car. 20 miles of this. Perfect. Anybody that's ever ridden a motorcycle with me knows there's one thing that I really, really hate. And that's gravel. And I'm in the middle of nowhere. And there's no other roads for 15 miles of gravel. Good morning from Eldora Speedway. I stayed in this bus last night. And the buses are a little bit different than the ones that fans stay in. This one is NASCAR driver Matt Crafton's bus. And I'm gonna go inside, have my coffee, but we have to be quiet because he's sleeping. That's where I slept. You know, coffee takes care of headaches, and really strong coffee really takes care of horrible headaches. NASCAR is one of the longest seasons in professional sports, and drivers spend most of the time in the road, so they live in these buses when they're at the track. Look, it's even got a fireplace. There's also 2 bathrooms and a shower. Joining me this morning, the only NASCAR driver to be on Riki's Ride video twice, actually even once. 2-time Camping World Truck Series champion Matt Crafton. So we're at Eldora. You like this place?
Yeah, I love this place. I think you're starting to like this dirt thing, because both of the races you came to on your ride have been dirt racing.
Maybe it's just because I like you, Matt, and I came here because you're here.
Okay, we'll go with that story.
And thank you for letting me stay in this bus. Now, this is your home away from home, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. My home away from home. Love coming here, hanging out in the dirt, and living in my motorhome.
Okay, so everybody watch Matt Crafton race tonight at Eldora. So here I am in Ashland, Ohio. You know, when you pull into this town, the welcome sign says, "Welcome to the center of the nicest people on earth." I don't see any nice people. I will tell you this, a true badass comes from this town. Tim Richmond, NASCAR driver, Indianapolis 500 Rookie of the Year. He was from Ashland, Ohio. Oh, I will remember Ashland because that's where I hit 5,000 miles. Okay, 5,009. I also realized it was 100 degrees when I pulled over in Ashland. And why am I showing flowers? Because it's a lot prettier than looking at my face right now. Interestingly enough, I also found out that I'm 350 miles from my house if I was to go home now. I've probably got another 1,000 miles to go. Oh, and I forgot to put sunblock on my arms, and I don't. Good morning. Ricky's ride today is in Youngstown, Ohio. I'm at Bike Town Harley Davidson, where they're gonna change the fluids in my bike. I thought, wouldn't it be cool to go to the Chamber of Commerce here and talk to somebody about this town? Well, this guy has nothing to do with the Chamber of Commerce, but he's from Youngstown. This is my friend Harry George. Okay, Youngstown, Ohio, famous for?
At one point in time, we were the murder capital of the world.
Okay, did you have anything to do with that?
Nothing I'm going to confess to.
Okay.
And this is where the hot dog was invented, man.
Do you think there's a correlation between the two?
Well, you got to get rid of a body one way or another.
Oh, great. Youngstown, Ohio. Actually having a good time with this guy, and we're going to hang out here today. I'd say good morning, but it's not starting off so good. Today, I'm in Youngstown, Ohio. I need to go from there to New Jersey. It's about 400 miles away. The goal was to get an early start, that way I would beat the rain. But after getting my bike serviced, it's making really weird noises. Tick, 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 tick. So it's now in the shop and I'm waiting, but the good news is now I get to ride right through all of that. That stuff, kids, isn't broccoli. It's rain. Yellow, red, thunder and rain. My path goes right through it. My prediction is full Devo. Wait, I think that's sun right there. Oh, my bike's not ready yet. Well, it hasn't been the best of days. I'm still at Bike Town Harley Davidson in Youngstown, Ohio. I need to make it to New Jersey, and it's 4 o'clock, and I thought I was going to be leaving at 7 a.m. However, the clutch totally fried on my bike. I need to get to Jersey, and I know I had a tough decision to make. This Street Glide is pretty beautiful, so I hope you understand why I'm staying with Faithful. That's right. The clutch is new. It's still making horrible noises, but I'm sticking with her. I went with the old, somewhat dependable bike of mine. Look how pretty she is. Look at that beautiful finish. A finish like that can only be done by bugs and things. So yeah, I stayed with the old bike. Let's go to Jersey.